Revolutionary greetings, comrades. I am Ngqabutho Nicholas Mabena, General Secretary of the Zimbabwe Communist Party. We present to you the press statement by the Zimbabwe Communist Party issued on the 9th of October 2023. Solidarity with Palestine and the Palestinian people. The Zimbabwe Communist Party stands in solidarity with the Palestinian people in their just struggle to overthrow the apartheid Zionist secular state of Israel, which has been established since 1948 on the territory of the land of Palestine. We point out that 100 years ago, Jews were a small minority in Palestine, and that whereas the Palestinians are descendants of all the ancient peoples of the country, including the ancient Hebrew tribes, modern Jews are only in part descended from the ancient Jews, but are substantially descended from converts to Judaism made in the first millennium CE. The overwhelming majority of Jews in the state of Israel arrived in Palestine in the years following the Second World War, and mainly due to the persecution of Jews by German and the Ukrainian Nazis. We say this to counter the falsified history which claims that modern Jews have an historical right to the land of Palestine, believed by many evangelical Christians and widely propagated in African countries. We further wish to point out that Palestinian Christians, who are descendants of the very earliest Christians, have been systematically persecuted by the Zionist state alongside their Muslim compatriots. From the beginning, the Zionists have proclaimed their right in both word and deed to the whole territory of the state of Palestine. The Palestinians have been systematically evicted from their land, and the Israeli government has made it clear that their long-term intention is to wipe Palestine off the map completely. Some today believe in the two-state solution, mutual recognition of the state of Israel and the state of Palestine, a Palestine restricted to the territories of West Bank and the Gaza Strip. In 1993, through the intervention of President Bill Clinton of the United States of America, Prime Minister of Israel Yitzhak Rabin, and the chairman of the Palestinian Liberation Organization Yasser Arafat signed an agreement establishing the Palestinian Authority in the West Bank and the Gaza, in return for the PLO recognizing the existence of the state of Israel. The world was happy. But in 1995, Yitzhak Rabin was murdered by Zionist extremists, and the following year, Benjamin Netanyahu was elected Prime Minister of Israel. And the most extreme Zionists, completely hostile to recognizing the right of the Palestinian people to self-determination, then took over the running of the secular state. Israel troops began entering the territory of Palestinian Authority, and the Zionist seculars began moving into Palestinian land in contravention of all the agreements. Yasser Arafat's headquarters were set up in the town of Nablus on the West Bank. He had lost face with some sections of Palestinian opinion by recognizing the state of Israel. But rather than understanding the gesture that Arafat had made towards a peaceful settlement, he was held virtual hostage in his headquarters by the Zionists, and in 2004, Yasser Arafat died at the age of 75. His body was taken to Switzerland for autopsy, it was discovered that he had been poisoned with polonium and his body was highly radioactive. Since the formation of the State of Israel in 1948, hundreds of thousands of Palestinians have died. Millions have gone into exile. Due to continuing support from the United States of America, Israel has refused to comply with any demands made by the toothless United Nations. The Zimbabwe Communist Party gives full solidarity to the Palestinian people, and in line with the Palestinian Communist Party, calls for the complete dismantling of the secular or apartheid state of Israel and its replacement by a secular state of Palestine, which is tolerant and respectful to all religions. The Zionists have given the Palestinians no alternative but armed struggle. We have to support them in that. We note that the state of Israel is currently facing severe internal contradictions, but that the US war machine is supporting Israel as it embarks on all-out war against both the Palestinian people and its neighbors in Lebanon and Syria. Down with the Zionist warmongers, down. Down with the US terrorist military industrial establishment, down. Liquidate the state of Israel now. Victory to Palestinian people. Red salute, Amandla.